surprised by how little the theory is challenged. One thing that we should want to do with all theory is to challenge and develop it. That challenge is not a negative thing. It's a very positive thing. It's only through challenge that we get development. It's only through development that we get improvement. And what I see in the contribution to, maybe I'll say Weber studies in this book, is exactly such a challenge. The ideas of Weber aren't simply applied, they are developed. And that's incredibly positive. An idea that I think runs through the book like a golden thread, for me anyway, Martin, is the idea of mutability and change and dynamism. Martin's conception of human society, human identity, etc., I think is predicated upon that. The need to respond to this dynamism, what it means to be China or a person in China or in Britain now is clearly very different than what it was a century ago. Yet there is a point of connection between the two. We need to understand that dynamism, and we need to have models and theories which can respond to it. And I see that type of thinking in the book, and I respond to that very positively indeed. Why do I respond to it positively? Well, apart from the idea I've already introduced of the need to challenge theories to develop them, it also corresponds better to social reality for me. Let me make a few final remarks then on Martin's approach to China. And if I'm wrong, Martin, you can throw a bread roll at me or something like that. I also like Martin's approach to China. And I have for many years, and indeed it's the spirit of the Global China Academy, Global Century Press, the Global China Forum. What is that spirit? Well, it's a spirit of working with. It's a spirit of mutual understanding. It's a spirit of mutual respect. I scowl a little, as I just did then, when I think of people who say they work on China. It makes China a remote object. It's almost like saying, I work on geology, or I work on rocks, or I work on the moon as a subject. China is not a distant subject. China and the Chinese are part of the human race, as British and Britain are. Focusing on what we have in common, looking at the areas where we have differences, appreciating differences rather than necessarily challenging them, all of these things are immensely positive in the study of the human race, full stop, but also in terms of this Global China Academy that we're building and the Global China Forum that we've had, and the work of the Global Century Press. So for all of those reasons, I've enjoyed enormously coming into contact with Martin over the years, and certainly through his latest book, which, as I've said, I have to return to at least one more time, and probably many more before it starts stimulating thoughts and questions. So thank you very much, Martin, for this marvelous contribution that you've made. Thank you.